stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Ready. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Walker. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Drive will start on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Cade York to kick off. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's hard. Whoa! What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 54 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 7 Pirates.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
On second down, here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery. Now after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
At the 6-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
18 Cardinals.
On play action, Milrow. Forced out left. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
41-yard line.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. He'll manage only a couple. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
Joey Porter Jr. off the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw. It's Penix. To the right. That's Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Street. Check out.
They run over center with Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Seahawks 22-yard line.
Now Penix. And this will be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Penix. The ball comes out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one from 54 yards out. York's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. Now Milroe on 1st down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Go! Liking 18. Let's go.
They'll try the right side this time, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Cade York on
Greg and I
for the
back
field goal.
to Atlanta
37-yard
in a moment.
attempt.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
A 37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within a point. It's 14-13.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Maverick, 60, go!
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Okay,
2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
He'll get this complete to Walker. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates.
Again, it's Milroe. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, and now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
They send a receiver in motion left. They go play action now with Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
He'll check this down to the running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Seattle.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Brown now to return it. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hold it ready. Set up. 19-18.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
70 Lions. Check smash. Check smash.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Come on.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
On the set. 18 Rattler.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He's going to look downfield once again. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This throw pulled in by Pitts. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
40, 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Penix going to throw again. That one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Milroe now off the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Okay, break.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll send a man in motion
18
left.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was taken down behind.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 19-yard.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 12.
From the gun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line.
The Falcons take over first and 10. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, Penix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, here is Penix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
To throw again, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons will cut into that lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone. 4 touchdowns.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Play action. It's Milrow. Rolling right. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. It's not there. Just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready? Ready?
On play action, Milrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
On third down, Milrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On first down, it's Penix. Quickly to the outside and complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6.
From the 33, here's second down and 6. The throw is Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Falcons, first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
42-yard
Back
line.
with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Now Penix. Good throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20. That one good for 26 yards.
At the 16-yard
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Again, it's Penix. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing again, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Falcons! That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. York, good on the extra point. And Falcons have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Hey, check that. Street.
48-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Once again, it's Walker. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Regular play action now with Milrow. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a gain of 2.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Now the lefty panics on first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Lions.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Seattle.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Pass for 11. Pass for
And
11.
the Seahawks, first down.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 2020, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
35, Falcons 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
This is first and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here comes second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. Robinson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have been in the spot, but it looks like he is short.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Penix. His throw left side is complete. Now a timeout. That's their first. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
3 at their 49-yard line.
On second down, here's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
12 yards.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36.
Their own 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Room to run past midfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
First down, Seahawks.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visitors.